guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. What do you think of the new overlay? We got a bigger face cam. We got the blinking Inferno tower there. Beautiful job by Radical Rosh, my artist, making this overlay. I wanted to switch things up. If you like the old one better, don't worry, because we'll mix it in here and there, unless you guys love this one better. Again, 25% bigger face cam. And yeah, I really like kind of the motif, if you will, of the flames in the Inferno to match the tattoo. So today we're gonna have Royale. Royale, you're here. What's up, my man? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing great. Thanks for having me again on the channel. It's a great pleasure.
It is a pleasure to have you as always, man. And last season you did something that I don't know that anybody has done in a long time. You got top 40, 34th in the world, 7,759 trophies using Bomber.
Wow.
What? So tell me how the hell you came up with this deck, man. I mean, why Bomber there? Is it at first I thought it was kind of like a troll when I saw you tweet it out, or I don't know. I don't know what I thought, but I'm like, dude, there has to be something better in this deck than Bomber. But I guess I'm mistaken. We actually just, you know, to tear down the fourth wall for you guys, I just recorded 2 live matches with Royale, and he won them both, and there was no audio for Royale. Dude, what a noob YouTuber mistake. Sorry about that, Royale. So,
no problem.
Oh, and I just wanted to mention real quick, guys, before we get into the crux of the video here, 2 things. Number 1 is Royale is active on Instagram and Twitter, so make sure you follow him there. Royale, you're going to have like a behind-the-scenes CRL kind of theme on your Instagram. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to try to post as much as possible.
Sweet, dude. I can't wait for that. I'll have those in the pinned comment below. And also, guys, I want to go ahead and hear a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is brought to you by Rise of Kingdoms. I am still playing, guys. As you can see, I think you guys can see, my village is still going very strong. This is an amazing empire building game. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is, aside from the customization and the amazingly huge world map and all the heroes that you can use that actually reflect real life people, historical figures in the game, the part that I wanted to talk to you about today is the incredible social elements of this game. When I downloaded it, I had not experienced a game like this, and that is a true statement. I had no idea the level of complexity, but at the same time, intuitive communication that is required to play this game. If you guys like Empire games that really kind of rely on working together with your alliance and then making alliances with other kingdoms and alliances around the world, well, this is the game for you. So definitely check out this game. The download link will be in the description below. Again, that's Rise of Kingdoms. Sign up now for an extra special bonus using my link in the description below. I'll see you guys in game. We're gonna go and have the conversation we just had again. It's going to be so much better the second time, though. And we're going to show the replays of the 2 matches that you just played against, before we get into Bomber. This one is against Manong JP, who's also a pro from Bren Esports and CRL Asia. So really good player playing a P.E.K.K.A deck, which P.E.K.K.A still is pretty much everywhere, it looks like, early on in the season. So why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about the state of Golem right now, especially with the prevalence of P.E.K.K.A. What do you think about Golem?
So, Golem, I think only a few people are using it, but it's a pretty decent archetype right now. Also because P.E.K.K.A is not the biggest threat anymore. I would say Inferno Towers are even worse than P.E.K.K.A. Like, P.E.K.K.A is a decent matchup right now with all the new troops that people are using around the Golem.
So you think that P.E.K.K.A is not a big deal? Like when you see a P.E.K.K.A matchup, you're not like, oh crap, here we go again. You kind of know how to handle it?
Not anymore. P.E.K.K.A is like, let's say, a 50-50 matchup. The one that plays better usually wins, but yeah, there are bigger threats. Like, for example, with this deck, Inferno Dragon is pretty hard to deal with because you don't have any resets, and then Inferno Tower as well.
Okay, so Inferno Dragon, Inferno Tower are really you're more concerned about those cards because, like you said, you don't have resets. And okay, so overall, you think the state of Golem is not so bad then? I mean, you did so well with it last season, so I guess you're a fan, right?
Yeah.
This is Bomber action over here. Nice job. So I'm watching we're watching the first replay against Manong here. But okay, next question is, now get to we have to ask about Bomber, right? So what's the deal with Bomber? What made you put him in this deck, and why do you like him?
So in the beginning, it was pretty random. I just put Goblin Cage, and then I realized I don't need Darbies anymore since Cage is so good. And then I had an extra spot, and I was thinking, what should I put? I tried Zep, but Zep was only good in some matchups, and then I thought about Bomber, because Bomber is basically a Dark Prince, but it's cheaper and more splash. And also, people don't really know how to deal with it because nobody's playing it.
Right?
So
Yeah.
I tried it for a few games, and I won like 6 in a row, and I realized this deck is actually really good.
Wow. Would you use a deck like this in like CRL? Bomber?
For
Would you?
sure.
Is there going to be a Bomber
Yeah,
sighting in CRL?
Let's say it might be.
Might be. Okay, sounds good. That's really cool. I can't wait to see you play it if you do. And obviously it has the synergy with the Ice Wizard, the Baby Dragon, and the Bomber, like 3 splash units to kind of synergize with the Tornado, as we've kind of seen throughout this match so far. So how are you playing Bomber in this deck? In other words, like when you're building a push, are you usually putting the Bomber behind the Golem in the back, or are you playing it at the bridge, or when is the proper time to play Bomber when you're building up a Golem push?
So if you're playing someone that doesn't have any big spells, Bomber would be like usually the first card to drop, just because it's so hard to deal with if they can kill it with spells. If they have spells like Fireball or Poison, you usually want to go with like Lumberjack, Baby Dragon, try to bait the spell, and then put Bomber. Because if they have a spell in hand, Bomber is pretty useless.
That's true. Okay, so Bomber, if they do have a big spell in hand, you're essentially playing Bomber like after they use the spell. So oftentimes at the bridge,
Exactly.
I imagine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you just build the push otherwise how you normally would with a Golem deck with Lumberjack behind Golem and Baby Dragon?
Yeah, exactly. And Mega Minion sometimes.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. So now let me ask you about Goblin Cage. Goblin Cage got a nerf. The movement speed of the Brawler went from very fast, aka Lumberjack, to fast, aka Mini P.E.K.K.A. He seems slow, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. How do you feel about Goblin Cage? And to my viewers who haven't leveled it up yet, what would you sub in that Goblin Cage spot?
So I would sub in either Dark Prince or Zep, depending on what matchups they usually find. They have a lot of like Inferno Dragon and Inferno Tower, you should put Zep, but if you have a lot of like Giant and Lava, you should put Dark Prince.
Okay. Okay. And then how do you feel about the obviously you're still using it. Do you feel like he's still like a really good card, Goblin Cage?
Yeah, one of the best cards in the game for sure.
Still, okay.
I think it's also a buff on offense, because sometimes the Cage would used to go in front of the Golem, but now it's like a normal troop, so harder for him to do that. So he will also have an extra troop behind the Golem.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Like the movement speed isn't always necessarily a nerf, and here's where you kind of clinch this one.
Yeah.
Nice. And the next one, the next replay, I won't. Well, I guess I will ruin it for you guys a little bit. But the Bomber comes in so clutch, it's unbelievable. So GG's on that one. So talk a little bit. So Goblin Cage still good. You would sub in Zap if people are running into a lot of Inferno Towers, Inferno Dragons still. Go ahead and use Zap instead. So let me go ahead and show the one against Tally here. And here, I'll play this one in double time because I really want to get to some live matches too. But I want people to see the ending of this match. It was incredible. So let me ask you about Executioner, because originally we were actually going to share a Golem Xe NATO deck with Bomber as well, but you decided just to share the one that you did well with last season. Yeah, so how do you feel about the new Executioner? I just did a video on it yesterday, and Happy Noob, aka Viper, said that he was not too impressed with the new Executioner. What do you think?
So initially I made a deck with Golem Exe, but then I tried it for a few games, and the range is just too small. Like, the damage is there, the damage is great, but the range is too small, so it's not that useful.
Okay, so do you think that half tile range, emergency range nerf made that drastic of an impact overall to the card?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and it's just like you said this the first time we recorded, so I'm gonna quote you and mention that you think it's just like you almost have to combine him with NATO to get the true value out of the card now, and that just makes it not very worthwhile because it's the 8 elixir that you have to use like every time on defense essentially.
Yeah, because if you're playing against someone that it's pretty decent in the game, he'll try to spread his troops, so the Exe will not get as much value as like CR showed in the tweet, because they just randomly put like 21 elixir worth of troops, but if you spread them, the Exe is not as good.
Yeah, very interesting. I think that they're going to, I just read the design blog post by Seth, and it sounds to me like they might actually buff him again, and that's kind of strange, but look at this match, by the way, guys. Like, so far, you haven't even touched his towers. I remember when you were playing this live, I was like, dude, there's no chance you win this. Like, what was going through your head right now?
I always know there is a strike chance unless I'm like below 800 HP because that's when he can cycle 2 lightnings.
Yeah.
So I'm never giving up, especially Golem. This is the deck I've made the most comebacks with. But yeah, I was pretty sure I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, and you said that against Lightning, which you're against in this matchup, you said that sometimes you'll like bait out Lightning, or not bait out Lightning, but you'll actually use like a kind of like a block. You'll block Lightning with the cage, right? Like you'll put a predictive cage down. Was that correct, or did I misunderstand you?
Yeah, usually want to do like Lumberjack, Baby Dragon, Mega Minion if you have enough elixir. That's a lot of like inferior for him. He'll gonna take it and then put a cage as soon as possible.
Gotcha.
Because that way the brawler and the cage will thank you of the.
Sorry, it got to the bomber part.
Yeah,
I paused it
I'm
just
watching
in time.
it as well.
Okay, so look at that bomber, guys. Half health bomber clinches it. GG's. All right, man.
1.5.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. I couldn't believe that you pulled that off, and your tower was like this close to lightning range, with a lightning log finishing it off. All right, we found a match. It took a while, but we found one against Tux CRO Pro.
This guy was really good with Hog cycling.
Uh-oh. What do you find the most difficult matchup is? Like, you've mentioned Inferno Tower, Inferno... Oh, it's the Zappies bridge spam deck, maybe.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, so the hardest matchups would probably have to be Inferno Tower #1. For example, the Loon version, Mugi's Loon version. And then the second one would have to probably be Inferno Dragon decks. Because I have to spend so much to break through. I have to nade up the Inferno Dragon usually on my side, then also place the troops. All those while having a golem to sustain. So
this is an interesting deck. It's like reminds me kind of like of the Rainbow Hog deck from a long time ago, but he doesn't have Hog in hand, so you play the golem.
Yeah, and also because we used a 4-card for 4-card, and then he also fireballed, so I was up 4.
So here in this situation, are you looking to get like a lot of damage, or just basically it was a good time to make a push?
I'm not expecting. Yeah, I'm not really expecting to get a lot of damage with Golem early on. I also sometimes just put Golem so I keep the pressure up so he can hog that many times, you know?
Yeah, because now he has to worry about defending here, and you can just kind of soak up a minute of gameplay here until you get to double extra time.
Yeah. That was perfect for me because it's not going to be our range unless it goes how it went. But it's still a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and look at that. Rage that Baby Dragon, he has to respond to it. He does with a flying machine. And he's feeling the heat.
Hopefully he doesn't... Yeah, it's good.
Very interesting deck with the fireball bait in it. You don't even have a big spell, but so far so good.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the cage a little bit higher just to...
Full hog.
To be safer, yeah, and now I can go on.
He's aggressive with his fireball. Fireball your Baby Dragon, and then the cage.
Pretty aggressive, but I don't really like it. I'm gonna... wanted to say that I'm only going to drop the Lumberjack and save as much elixir, but I have to address the flying machine. I'm gonna try to... I have to... Even though he fireballs, I have to kill them as soon as possible. Look, perfect. Wow. Now, even though I don't even need the bomber alive.
What?
Like, I knew his only way to stop my golem was
the barbarians.
Barbs. Yeah.
How do you feel about barbarians? I feel like they're not that great. I mean, I don't know. It's just like they're hit or miss, I guess, right?
Yeah. For example, if you face like RG, they're really good, but then if you face like Lava, pretty useless.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do another one, man. I was actually in the downtown. You were talking about Lapo not being there with the team with Immortals, and I actually did a video 2 days ago with Mugi, and I called him the best ladder player, him and Lapacati. And I'm wondering what you think. If you, I don't to put you on the spot or anything, but do you have any like people who you feel are either the most versatile or just the best right now in terms of on their game on ladder?
So if I'd have to be honest and like not consider the fact that Lapo is my teammate, I would say Mugi is the best player in the world. Like ladder, and he can play. Like I saw him playing every deck, like textbook, the way the deck should be played.
Yeah, Like
After him, I would say Lapo is the best probably, but no, I don't think anybody can compare with Mugi right now.
Nice. Do you know why Mugi doesn't? What's Mugi's deal? Have you met him? Ooh,
No,
Furry Drag.
he's like really underage for CR, like 15.
Okay.
And he also, I heard he has to do school and stuff, so
Got you.
pretty hard
Got
for
you.
him.
Cool. Anyway, here we go. This is like basically the toughest matchup, right? I assume, or one of the more difficult
Yeah,
ones.
pretty tough. But these are usually harder in single elixir.
Okay. So you're not afraid to like maybe even over defend if it means preserving your health and then trying to cash in double elixir?
Yeah, because I only have to defend for like 25 more seconds, and then it's going to be easier. Sucks that I had to use my cage because now he has battle ram and
oh yeah,
minions, but it's
Battle Ram
probably
minions,
going
bandit. Yeah,
to predict it perfect.
there you go. Nice.
He used poison, so we should be even. Or I should like up one more. I'm not sure.
Yep. I mean, I think so.
Yeah, you can't really
Yeah.
cheat. I didn't drop Golem yet because I was expecting. I knew, like, I usually drop Golem when I have a bigger advantage. I only was like up one, so I knew he was going to try to rush me.
Yeah, it was interesting there because I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I guess you can't take a bandit charge. It's just too much damage. There you go.
I'm gonna Golem now because I feel like I can defend pretty easy. It's going to connect. I'm gonna catch it. The Golem is going to die, which is unfortunate. Damn,
Yeah.
the barbs got on the tower.
No. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so he has no poison, so it's time to rush him. Oh, that bandit.
But I lost because he has a
Snowball. Where's the snowball? Where's the snowball?
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! Dude! Can't make this stuff up, man. That was epic. GG's.
It was a pretty hard matchup. But
I thought he had.
I think
What did he Mega Knight there at the end?
Yeah, Mega. He did a great job keeping the pressure up. Like he didn't let me kill his Inferno Dragon easy.
Dude.
I had to defend first, but it worked in the end. I guess.
Oh man. Hey, GG's, man. All right, cool. Hey, does Bomber have a star level? Like, is it anything? Does it look like anything?
It has one, so it's
I know.
probably just like
a gold
glowy,
border
I
or
guess.
something?
Yeah.
I'm not
exactly.
even gonna bother wasting my star points. I was like, yeah, if it looks cool, I'll do it. But nah. All right, I'm gonna search. You want to coach me for one, man?
For sure.
All right, here we go. Bomber, man. I can't say that I've used Bomber. Going against Lose Yourself. Here we go. Good luck. First match of the season, I think.
So yeah,
Pancakes,
as always,
thank
you want
Just start
to
out with Goblin Cage or not make a play at all.
No, because if you use Goblin Cage, he can abuse that, and then you
Yep.
might need it on defense.
So here, would you just leak or not?
Yeah,
do Goblin Cage?
just leak.
Okay.
Even like I usually leak small spells like Log and Zap, and then I also, for example, if I do an even trade minions for Mega Minion, if it doesn't do anything after that, I also leak.
Okay, cool. That's actually really good to know. So, like, if they start out with a snowball or zap on your tower, you're not even going to respond by doing anything.
No, you should Bomber or Cage.
Yep. So would you Cage same lane or like high opposite lane?
Yeah, Cage same lane. But this is like the worst case scenario for you because
Yeah.
Pekka first play is okay. I guess he's playing pretty well, but
I don't know if I needed that lumberjack, but whatever.
no, the Lumberjack was needed for sure.
Okay, yeah.
That's perfect.
Did he just
It's gonna
rage?
be-
Or that's my lumberjack rage? Okay.
It's
His
it's
lumberjack
both of
rage and
them.
my lumberjack rage. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. There's a weird deck. I guess he doesn't have any win con.
Oh, look at that. Look at that card.
Damn, it has to get so close.
I know, right? So 30 seconds. Okay.
Oh,
that's
perfect.
cool.
We
Yep.
can idle the Hawk, I think.
Yep.
And that
really
the
works
exit is not
out.
going to- Damn, the exit has to get
Perfect,
so
yeah.
so.
Look at the
close.
execution. Yeah. He does a lot of damage, but should I golem here?
Yeah, I guess you can go on because he was his
Just
win
because
condition.
he just uses hog. And he has P.E.K.K.A. But so he has P.E.K.K.A. Should I just be like using a Mega Minion and Lumberjack or Bomber?
You should don't use Bomber because he has Fireball. Use
that's true.
I think Lumberjack behind the Golem and then Baby Dragon or Mega Minion. You don't have Baby Dragon, so Mega Minion, yeah. And then you can also put Ice Wizard, but put it like in the middle so it's a little bit spreaded. Perfect. Now if he Fireballs, you can drop the Bomber.
Okay. So I have my NATO, but I kind of want to save it. I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so you would have NATO there.
Could be a lot of them. No, it's perfect.
Oh, Bomber! You can't stop the Bomber. You only hope to contain the Bomber.
I think Cage first, just to be sure to make it safe. Yeah. If you can Golem in front, you don't have. Oh, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
You can
Golem on bridge.
Golem now. Yeah, go bridge.
Cool.
And Ice Wizard as soon as possible because you want to slow the P.E.K.K.A. You only need like the Golem to explode.
Good call. I can actually just pull it all into the tower.
Probably he might have NATO.
Oh, he does. I get a little cocky there. Get to the tower. Damn, that kind of sucked. And I used my NATO. But it's okay. I'll get some shit. I'm cool.
Oh,
okay.
it's enough. Let's go.
The Golem might. Man, Bomber came through for me.
I told you, it's so good.
All right, well, hey, man, you made me a believer. Now just make my, we'll see if my subscribers have any success with the deck. Again, guys, reminder to check out Royale's social media. I'll put that in the pinned comment for you guys. Royale, any final words or thoughts, man?
Well, that's all. I'm really glad I've been here, and I really enjoy the deck and being here.
Awesome, man. Well, keep up the good work. I'll be pulling for you in CRL.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem, guys. That's going to do it for the video. Thanks again to my YouTube partner, Bren Chong, and to Stats Royale. And check out their information as well in the description below. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Enjoy my new end screen as well. Thanks again to Radical Rosh for making that. Thank you. And as always, take care, guys.